What's up, guys? Today's story is a crazy one, in my opinion. Let's get started. It all starts off on a normal day. It was during my freshman year of high school. I got to school, went to my English class, and sat down. My teacher begins by saying, "Alright, students, because it is the last Friday before a break, we are gonna watch a movie." All of the students begin to cheer because that means we'll not have to work. Let's give my teacher a name. Let's call her Mrs. Ramona. Mrs. Ramona asks if anybody has access to a streaming service so we can watch a movie. I look around and nobody is putting their hand up. Everybody is looking around with desperate faces, including me. I felt so dumb because I have a Netflix account, but I just don't know the password. My parents do. Right after the teacher said, "Well, if nobody can log into a streaming service, we won't be able to watch a movie, which means we'll have to do some exercises." And I did not prepare any, but we'll work something out. Then my friend who is sitting close to me says, "Oh, hell no, I'm not working," and stands up and says, "Miss, I have an idea." My teacher was like, "What is it?" My teacher was like, "What is it?" "Well, I know a whole bunch of site." My teacher was like, "What is it, Daniel?" Daniel was like, "Well, I know a whole bunch of sites that stream movies for free." Right after he said this, I knew that it was not going to end well. Miss Ramona said, "Oh, that's great, Daniel. Well, log into my computer and we'll decide what movie we want to watch." My friend walks over to the class computer and starts to look up a site, and the whole class is having a discussion about what movie we should watch. After we get the movie, my friend starts the movie. He comes over and sits down. I tap him on the shoulder and ask him if he installed an ad blocker. And I shit you not, as soon as I say this, an ad pops up and it says Jessie wants to fuck, with a big butt as her profile picture. And Mrs. Ramona looks up from her computer and asks Daniel, "How do I get rid of this ad?" My friend Daniel says, "Just click on the X on the top right of your screen." The cursor is slowly moving to the X, and as soon as Mrs. Ramona clicks on the X, a new tab opens up. My friend jumps up, and I already knew it was too late. My friend jumps up and runs over to the class computer, jumping over students, but it was too late. The whole class sees this big screen filled to the brim with breasts, and everybody begins to laugh. My friend does close it quickly and then installs an ad blocker. Goes back to his seat, and Mrs. Ramona says, "What was that? It better not happen again." My friend says, "Don't worry, won't happen again, miss. Sorry for that trouble." All of my friends tell him that it was hilarious and that he did a good job because he got us out of working. Moral of the story is not to watch movies on sketchy sites in class. It's okay while you're at home in a safe environment, but in such a public setting, it's super risky. I thought that this was a super funny story. It isn't. It is an exaggerated story. The teacher just deleted the ad and went on with the movie. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Watch another if you did. Peace!